Hey, how's everybody doing? It's Saturday. That's wonderful. Could be better. Could be Friday again. Of course, if you work weekends, you probably don't care. But those are the days I get off, Saturday and Sunday, so I'm always happiest when it's Friday evening and I've gotten off work and I have a whole weekend to look forward to. Saturday night ain't too bad, but at the same time, it's a little depressing thinking, oh shit, tomorrow's Sunday, and then it'll be Monday again. But hey, it's a job, you gotta work it, you gotta make that money, you gotta pay the bills, and be able to get things so that I can do videos just like this for my loyal YouTube subscribers. All handful of you. I don't know how many I have right now, actually. But I'm here. This is going to be the first video of possibly 3 that I do. So you're going to see me in basically my same Raiders shirt in 3 videos. I don't know whether I'll get all 3 of them uploaded to YouTube tonight. But this one obviously got uploaded because you're watching it right now. First, I'm going to show you, I went, in case you don't know, I've got my trade name certification from the state, so I'm officially allowed to be in business under the trade name or business name of the Old Treasure Isle. My goal is, I'd love for it to be 5 years, but it'd probably be more like 10 years once my house paid off. Okay, preferably buy, but if not buy, then lease an actual brick and mortar location instead of just doing it all online through the Mercari app. But I do. So if you're ever watching one of these videos and I talk about putting stuff up for sale and you see something you like, then go on to download the Mercari app, go onto Mercari, look for that item. When the listing comes up, find the listing that when you scroll down says meet the seller, and the seller's name is JRYMMAN. That would be me. Click on that and then click on follow. That way you can be apprised of any time I list something on the Mercari app for sale. I actually wrote to Mercari. Somebody that was in charge of like the designing and stuff and updates and stuff to the app, and told them that I love the app. It's great for buying and selling. I mean, I don't buy on Mercari, but I use it as my selling platform right now. Really, other than occasionally doing something on OfferUp or just among friends and coworkers, Mercari is where I sell all the stuff I sell. But I told him, it'd be nice if kind of like, I didn't say, well, like eBay, but, to do a comparison, like eBay, you can have like a storefront. So you list it under your storefront name, people can go on and they can actually type in the name of your store and basically go to your storefront. Mercari doesn't have something like that. If you go in there and try to enter JRYMMAN, from what I can tell, it's not going to bring anything up. So I told him, maybe that's something you might want to do. The techno guys in charge of developing these apps, they'd probably have a very simple way of, coding and making an update to the app to where you can do that. Where not only you can search for a seller by name, but then like sellers that are already on there, once they did that, we could go in and we could, still operate under our name or our username, but then put it under our actual business name. So if people want to go in there and they look for the business name, it'd bring up kind of our storefront and it would have all of my Mercari listings in one spot. But we'll wait and see. In the meantime, though, I'm happy with Mercari. So if you ever see anything I'm selling and it piques your interest, go on Mercari, look up the item, find my username, and then buy it. That's what you do. Buy it. I tend to offer all of my wares. All of my stuff is um, like new open box or brand new merchandise. Anything that doesn't fit in those parameters, I give a fully transparent description of the condition it's in. And I try not to sell too many things that aren't in, you know, at least good to mint condition. And that goes for collectibles to just stuff I get in custom return, overstock, mystery boxes, and so forth. So you can, occasionally you're going to have some that slip through the cracks. I think I've had one or two on there that there were actually there were some things wrong with them. Although looking back, I think there's only one, and I can actually think that there was something technically wrong with it that I didn't catch when I saw it, because it was still in the box and everything, so I didn't notice that it had a small crack in it. But the lady that bought it from me, we talked back and forth, and she was very polite. I was, felt terrible about it because that's not who I am. If I see there's something wrong with it, if I can't fix it, I won't sell it. Other ones, there was somebody on there that bought a model kit from me, and they gave me a really bad rating because they said all the pieces weren't there. I know they were, but maybe they didn't take into account that a couple of the pieces, which I said in the description, but a couple of the pieces were already put together. So I don't know, maybe they were looking for those pieces even though they were already put together. Like I had part of the little engine block already put together. I had like the tires on the rims already. So I don't know. I mean, I went through and accounted for every piece. But you're going to get that once in a while. You're going to get, anybody that buys and sells long enough, especially, not always brand new merchandise, but customer returns and stuff like that, you're going to have occasionally, you're going to have somebody that isn't happy. Okay. So, you got to take the punches once in a while when you get them. The key is, though, that you make enough people happy with their purchases that those few negative reviews or that one negative review doesn't paint the whole picture. So that's where I'm at now. Anyhow, I'm rambling. I do that. My brain works. It's just like on overdrive all the time. All right, but anyhow, I went treasure hunting today. I drove to Bartons Discounts in Indianapolis, Indiana. I was hoping to get there, and I seen the other day they put a poster on there where they were bringing out some pallets, and some of them they were listing as low as $75 per pallet. And at that price point, even if it's like half, because most of their pallets are like 6 to 7 feet high. That's how big they're stacked, and I mean they're stacked. So even if it was only half that, $75. Are you kidding me? So I had money. I was hoping to go. Maybe they'd have something like that, and I could get one. I mean, I would get one even without knowing anything that's on it. If it was all just like brown boxes, mystery boxes, I'd get it. Because chances are, most likely, you're going to get your money. In fact, I mean, there's almost a given you're going to get your money back, because that's how Bartons Discounts, that's the reputation they have, is the quality of the merchandise they get for their pallets and for their mystery boxes is top notch. They have a 5 to 10% damage rate, which is very low. And their price points. Their prices are very reasonable. I'm not at the point to where I can go and buy, a pallet for, $400 or $500. But in fact, if any of you follow me on, or if you know me on Facebook, or if you don't know me, just look up The Old Treasure Isle. That's the actual Facebook page for my business. You can go on, you can follow it, even if you're not friends with me on Facebook. I actually posted a little video there that I did while I was kind of walking around and looking at some of the pallets at Bartons. And if you go in there and you see that little snippet, it's only, I want to say like 20 seconds long or something like that. But you'll get an idea of just how big and how packed their pallets are. And even at $400 or $500, it's kind of a steal for the stuff you get. And like most of their pallets are from like Amazon, Target, Walmart. I think they occasionally get like Bed Bath Beyond or Wayfair or Home Depot. Yeah, good stuff. So I was hoping to get it like that, and they didn't have any. So I kind of looked at their mystery boxes and didn't really see any that jumped out at me. So I decided to just go through their aisles because they have more of kind of like a below retail pricing retail section where they have just loose items. I mean, still in the packaging and stuff, but so where they're not in like mystery boxes or in pallets where you can just go in and buy items like you would at any other store. So I went on and kind of looked through stuff, and I actually did find a couple of things that I'm going to keep for me. So these won't be for sale. But I thought I'd show you those first before I dive into a mystery box that I got here to open up. Alright, so first, the box is a little bit banged up, but overall it's still not in terrible shape. But I got, this is Roland with Higgledy, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, from Ni no Kuni 2. You know, I played Ni no Kuni, I think for PS3, on PS3. I actually got turned on to that game by a friend at work who hasn't worked with us for a while now. I actually miss her. I miss talking to her. She was like, we were both the big geeks at work where we could talk video games and Funko Pops and all kinds of stuff like that. I mean, there's still the guy I work with in the morning, Eric. He collects Funko Pops and stuff. So a lot of that stuff I talk to him too. But Brooke Owens, I worked with, she liked all that stuff. So we was talking, and she actually turned me on to Ni no Kuni. So I got the game and went through it, and finished 100% of it. And I actually bought the second one for PS4, but I haven't started playing it yet. But I saw this figure, and I was like, you know what? As much as I love the first game, I know I'm going to love the second game, so I might as well buy the Funko Pop to go with it. So bought that. I think I paid like $6 for it, and when I looked it up, this is got a value of about $8 right now. So, and then I bought an action figure. I need to wipe down, and I took there because they do put price tags on stuff. And I need to wipe down the little residue of an alcohol pad, but saw this and had to grab it because the box is in like perfect condition. But there we go, from the Marvel Legends series, Black Widow. Deadly Origin. So, yeah. I thought that's pretty cool. And that was actually the only Legends one that I saw they had there. So I snapped that up. I think I paid $9.99 for it. Which ain't too bad because I think a lot of times the Legends right now at like Walmart are like $20. So I basically paid about half price over retail. Now, the other thing I got in here, I didn't actually get at Bartons. I actually picked these up like last week at Dollar Tree and haven't gotten around to put them actually up yet. So let's just pull these out and show you. I picked up one just regular Hot Wheel. That is the Jaguar XJ220. Excuse me. I know I have that model, but I don't think I have it in that color. Of course, I have so many Hot Wheels, I might have it in that color, in which case then I'll just resell it. But then I picked up these. Breeze through them real quick. I'll just hold them up so you can see. They're all from Overwatch. We got that one, which is Reinhardt. I've never played Overwatch, but I saw these and it looked like they had like the whole the whole set. Yeah, all 5 of them. So I bought one of each. Roadhog. Diva. Soldier 76. And then Tracer. That's pretty cool. That character, I actually met Jessica Nigri at a Comic-Con one time. She was dressed up as Tracer. Got a picture of it. It's on my Facebook. Yeah, she's amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Phenomenally gorgeous. And quirky. She's got just this bubbly personality. Amazing. Alright, so that's all that. Get this bag out of the way. Tape. No, it's stuck to the tape, so we'll just leave it there. Alright, so here's the box. This box is from a company called I Want Thiz Stuff. Thiz. Actually, it came up like in my Facebook feed one time, and they had like a mystery box for, I think it was like $9.95, and I kind of looked down and seen what some of the bigger hits were, and I thought, that's a pretty good deal. I mean, even if what I got was, even if I just got a common pop, I mean, that's not much of a price point difference to where you're taking a big gamble if it's just a common pop. You know, some common pops are only valued at like $6 or $7. Pay $9.95 for it, and you get one of those. It's not a big deal. I can't remember which one I got. I actually think I bought 2 of those boxes that time. But I was hesitant at first because you know how a lot of times this stuff, some of the stuff that comes up in your Facebook feed, can't be sure whether it's legitimate or not. But I decided, you know, for that price, you know, I'll take the chance. And, you know, they ship right away. So I kind of kept an eye on when they have other stuff come up. I've kind of watched, but haven't got anything up till now. And this was, I don't have my phone on, I had to put my phone on the charger. But this was the name of the drop or the sale, however you want to put it, they were doing was the search for Super Commando. I'm not sure if that's exactly how they worded it, but it was for the Super Commando pop, which is, that was the biggest hit out of the ones that they were giving out. They had like 10, what could be considered grails, I guess. And that was the biggest one they had. So I thought, you know what the hell, I'll take a chance. So it comes with 3 pops. And I think it was like $26.95 or something like that. But, you know, here we go. I did undo the tape. I haven't actually looked to see what they are. So, let's go. Bubble wrap. I always like bubble wrap. I can always use bubble wrap. Alright, so, it feels like they're all 3 of them are wrapped separately in bubble wrap. That's nice. Alright, first one. Get the tape off. Man, they wrap these good. I'll give them that. Completely wrapped in bubble wrap, taped. Gotta be careful getting the tape off. I don't want to actually damage the Here's a little piece of bubble wrap. Oh, this one looks pretty cool. Alright, here we go. First one. Like from Star Wars, The Mandalorian. We have Bo-Katan Kryze. Maybe that's not from The Mandalorian. No, I think this might be from like the Clone Wars, maybe. I'm thinking. One of the animated ones. Because I was kind of looking at the other ones they show in the back. And they have like Ashoka, who just made her live action debut in The Mandalorian last week. I completely forgot a new episode came out yesterday. I'm going to have to go on and watch that on the big screen later. But it's got Darth Maul. So I think that's from one of the animated ones. That's pretty cool. I do like my Star Wars pops. So I won't be selling that one. Alright, let's go for number 2. Again, very well taped. Yeah, I don't have my phone's downstairs, so I can't actually look these up on the app and see what they're going for. Oh, we have another Star Wars. Oh, it's from the same series. This one is Gar Saxon. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I'll have to watch. I'll have to look and see. I'm almost positive that's probably the Clone Wars. I got Disney Plus, so maybe I'll have to watch that just so I can get an idea of who these characters are. Alright, and the third one, will it be the Super Commando? Yeah, I actually wasn't sure if that's what this box was. Because like I said, the name of the company is I Want Thiz Stuff. But the shipping label on this, well actually I guess I can say it because they included a sticker in here. But it came from, it's got a sticker for BN Dotson Entertainment Incorporated. So that must be the actual company that handles the I Want Thiz Stuff website. But I wasn't sure because of the different names, so I wasn't sure if this was something that was just sent to me or if I ordered something and didn't remember it. So I brought up the email notice I got from I Want Thiz Stuff and clicked on the tracking of that, and it said it had been delivered today. So by process of elimination, that must be what this is. So here we go. Alright, well, I didn't get the, I seen the back of it, I didn't get the Super Commando, but I did get another Star Wars. So, and it is another one from that series. So there we have Wrecker. Almost looks like, kind of looks like a, some kind of stormtrooper. Looks like if you crossed Predator with a stormtrooper, that's what you get. It's the bastard child of the Predator and a stormtrooper. Huh. So now I only need actually to complete the set. I just need the Darth Maul and that Ashoka. So I might have to look in. Maybe I'll get this too, just so I have all 5 of them. Right? Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. And we got the little decal here for B.N. Dotson Entertainment. Not really a comic book, but we'll put it back. We'll put it actually. We'll put this decal on the bottom of the comic book dresser back here, if I can get the label apart. That's the decal. Why are these papers so hard to get? Okay, there we go. Got it. We start bitching about it, that's when it happens. Alright, we'll just stick this down here next to the actual one of the Star Wars logos, some little pops like that. And it can take its place on the comic book dresser. Alright, that's it. That was my 3-pop mystery box, the search for Super Commando, which I obviously need Super Commando. I'm not sure about value on these. I'll look them up later after my phone charges a little bit. It was like at 7%, so I thought it was time to get it on the charger. But I will double check the actual website to make sure that the name of it is the actual name of the website. And I'll put a link in the description below to the company that I ordered this from, so you can check them out. That's it. Everybody have a great evening, and stay tuned later because I should have 2 more small, short videos coming up. One is going to be for the new Zobi, I forget exactly what they call it. I always just call it like the pop culture box. I think they just call it the Zobi box. But it's not like the ones where they have like, you know, like the Fright Pack one is horror related. You know, and I think they have like the anime one, and they have obviously Zobi Goes Metal, which is metal. But the one I got here, sitting right here, right now, it's going to be the next video I do here in a few minutes, is just the Zobi box. It's just like all kind of like geek pop culture. So I'm going to talk about that too much because that don't really go with this video. So you have to stay tuned for the next video. But anytime, go down. By all means, if I bring any entertainment you whatsoever, do me a favor, like, share, subscribe. And have a good evening. See ya.